For the first time in VFL, AFL history, all clubs have converged on one city for the rounds matches. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match between Richmond and Sydney. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harp. A lot has been said about this match. During the week, time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Parker, he's wrapped up. Cunningham blasts away. Goulden is hard to beat one-on-one.
For the perfect start.
Searching kick.
That's a shank.
Almost an accidental intercept. Solid tackle.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Can he hit a target? Parker takes an excellent grab.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Campbell runs in and bangs it home.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Swans are off to the ideal start. Kalina with a deft tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Taranto, he's set upon.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Lays it off. That's unusual. Does well under pressure. Baker, great body work. Kicks laterally. McIntosh has drifted forward and marked. Dodd is the man on the spot and is marked.
He's run too far. The Cardinals sin.
Feeds it out. Stevens, sweeping handball. Campbell, the Swans, under great pressure. Cumberland in the pocket. Bolton, delightfully done. That was almost handed to him. Roberts, good vision there. Campbell leading from the front. This spells trouble. It's there.
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside 450.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. Dodd. It's a hot footy. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Bolton. They've forgotten about him and he might make them pay. He's got it!
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around
The
goal.
Tigers conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. McLean with the tap. McInerney, good hands. Goulden, he's run into trouble.
It's a hot footy today.
That's almost worth a kick. Kalina, he's stopped in his tracks. Great tackling technique there. Rucks go at it. Mills navigated the traffic. Warner, he ran into a brick wall. Stevens, Parker. What's he got on offer? McInerney, happy to be patient and wait for an opening. That's an impressive mark. Doesn't often waste it. Florence. Some people can't kick that far. McLean running in support. Stevens, Mills. Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Blakey, where would they be without him? By hand. Stevens, he'll work all day. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. That has to hurt. They've put themselves under pressure. Kicks inside the forward 50. Lloyd judged the flight well. Dishes it off. Well, that's not like him. Breaks the line. This for 3 on the trough, and he steers it through.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Tigers by 10 points. McLean wins it. Parker. Catch me if you can, he says. Going at his first, and he's got it.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Good ruck work. Warner takes the logical option. Haywood, Parker. How will the umpire see this? And we will do it all again. McLean slaps it out. Dodd, terrific tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Kalina handballs it to nobody. Stevens in the right spot at the right time. Bangs it long. Can't take it. Amati. This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that. Broad goes short with the kick in. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's got it.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Kalina wins it out of the centre. Hopper, that's good aggressive footy. Bolton wants to take the game on.
You have to bounce it once in a while.
He must have heard footsteps. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
The Swans have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now. Mills, one step ahead. Parker squeezes the kick. Dodd chops it off. Shrugs the tackle. Ryan to give them the lead. He's done it.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Tigers really needed that goal just to settle things down. Punch clear. Prestia needs to be quick. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're going hammer and tong. Haywood. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure. Kalina wins it. Dodd. This would give them the lead. Has he got it? Lloyd tasked with the kick in. That's a poor place to give the ball back. It's a desperate tackle.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Puts his teammate under the pump. Lloyd, no easy exit. Open goal beckons. The Tigers will be in front of his accurate. He is.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
9 goals for the quarter all up. It's been great to watch. Kalina wins the hit out. Prestia cops some unwanted attention. Quarter time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There were plenty of goals in that first quarter and much to enthuse both sets of supporters. Coaches are always trying to find ways of stopping each other from scoring though, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see goals become a little more difficult to come by as the match unfolds.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Kalina showing his skills. Mills has it on a string. Sets up a foot race. Flostone. They'll contest in the centre square. Parker wins it back. Great mark. Can he find a teammate? He's plucked it and should have a shot. That's skillful. Good disciplined defence and we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
Sonzi, terrific forward pressure. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Kalina got his palm to it. Dodd needs a good decision. Prestia attracted a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Who can get the clearance? McIntosh can't afford to panic. Prestia, Warner runs onto it. Stripped of it. Sonzi made the footy his. Kalina. The Swans guarding the corridor. Campbell intercepts on centre wing. Can they keep the footy this time? Parker read it well and claims the mark. He just keeps racking up disposals. Flostone had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. What can they generate? Ryan! Great hands there. Good kick. Dodd. Normally delivers. Sonzi. The Tigers look well drilled. Dodd working hard and being rewarded. Good handball. Sonzi. They're a big chance here. Prestia heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
He's off. Lloyd tasked with the kick in. Campbell has brought his own ball. He's been busy so far. Time for the Crummers to go to work. It's a tough game. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Kalina had his measure today. Parker fighting hard. Got the handball away. Pickett. The defenders will be nervous. Who's front and centre? Florence. Lloyd. Clever kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Campbell. He's everywhere at the moment. McLean. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Well done. He's caught.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Probing ball. Dodd. He might have thought about the corridor. He'll be sore in the morning. Looking to extend this margin. That's a strong mark.
Going at his second.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Away he goes. Lloyd tasked with the kick in. Young with the big fist. Prestia. Cunningham takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Some indirect ball movement here. Roberts with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can they get something going? Cunningham pushes into space and receives the footy. Warner is hard to beat one-on-one. Ignoring the corridor for now. Papley. On centre wing. They'll sweep this ball forward. Lloyd. This will be their first entry for a while. Francis has a vice-like grip. Can he impose himself on the match? Rioli tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's a bruising tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Laddams with a deft tap. Mills. He'll feel that one. We've got another stoppage. Kalina, the winner there. Stevens. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Swans have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
That's not a mark. Warner absorbs the pressure.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Pickett receives a neat pass at halfback. He's so clean with the footy. Lloyd clears the area. Ralph Smith, solid tackle. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Kalina palms it down. Dodd, Prestia. He's stopped in his tracks. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Rioli making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Kalina got his palm to it. Mills. Might be time for one more score here. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. Defence 101 there. The Tigers can build from halfback. Pickett. The Swans have denied them the corridor. Rioli. He's generally a good kick. Lloyd got a fist in. The Tigers have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Time to check in with Gary.
The Swans will be looking to improve their kicking efficiency and the quality of their forward 50 entries. They're getting their hands on the ball, but they're turning it over too frequently. It's all well and good to win the footy, but it's not a lot of use if you keep giving it back.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Important clearance here. Dodd out of the congestion. Young under pressure. Laddams desperate to win it back. Haywood thought his way through it. This ought to end in a goal. Who's at home? Papley. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Flostone to bring it in. They've given it back. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray. Takes the short option from the kick in. The Tigers have been caught on the hop. He's got it!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Swans are real... Taking it to them today. The big men fly. Mills. Now it's someone else's problem. That's a give up. He's besieged. Ryan. He will surely make this count. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Tigers in... front now. Good ruck work. Mills is cool under pressure. Met solidly.
You've got to be quicker than that.
I've liked his game today. Mansell. Is anyone home? Lloyd is there in defence. And they're away. Papley. He's got an option in the centre square. Mills. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Honours the lead. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Mills. That's a quality hand pass. Papley. He's under close attention. Bolter saw that coming. How will the umpire see this? Rioli. Prestia. Dodd. Terrific tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Big clearance to win here. Dodd. Hand pass cut off. It's a poor kick. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. A chance to clear now. Parker. He's got one already. Will this be number 2?
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Flostone to bring it back in. That's well played. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Tigers under great pressure. The Swans on the ball now. Grimes doesn't want to turn it over there. Prestia, crunching tackle. Bolter, was there some holding going on? Parker runs onto it, farms it out. Kalina gets a good bounce. Ryan drops into the hole and marks. They've picked their way through. He's hit up the lead.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Struck it well, no problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Tigers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Kalina got his palm to it. It's no place for the faint-hearted. I think he called for that. Mills. They cannot keep him quiet. Baker. Terrific forward pressure.
Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot. I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Snap at goal. He's got great goal sense, but he's off target with that one.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. Back into play. He had one job and he made a meal of it. He's normally good on his non-preferred. McInerney. Great hands there.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's kicked it high. Baker taking no chances. He's run into trouble.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Tigers lead by 3 points. Kalina is giving him a bath. Parker, Mills, can he force his way through? This is promising. Up and under. Miller knew where the help was. Young somehow released the ball. Goulden gathers on the forward flank. Kicks to a contest. Haywood, he just dropped it. No easy exit. Amati. Snap around the body. It's there.
Leave him alone at your peril. Great finish.
Who would know who's going to win this? The two big men do battle. Stevens pounces, closed him down. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Kalina gets his hand to it. Pickett spills out in the tackle. Mills in the centre square. Parker, what can he do with it? He's suddenly a popular man. We've got another stoppage. Kalina with the tap. Broad. It's a hot footy.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Kalina smashes it out of there. Stevens, he'll be sore in the morning.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Penetrating ball. Blakey, he'll feel that one. The Tigers have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Kalina got his palm to it. Bolton, desperate defence.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He might have done better. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
The Swans can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Ryan, he can make them pay royally.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
This would give them a real lift, but he's pushed it wide.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Not good footy there. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Laddams has rucked tirelessly. Kalina under pressure. Got to get it forward now.
He had prior opportunity.
Big ball to be won here. Francis can go back and shoot at goal. Heaney. He can put them in front, and he does.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Kalina wins it out of the centre. Parker. It's a tough game. There's an argument for a free kick there. Kalina showing his skills. Cops some unwanted attention.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Look at the distance on that hand pass. Rowbottom, Parker, Papley. They've worked it well. Good build-up. In the middle, they've coughed it up. This is exciting footy. Breaks the line. They're in front, are they?
He's dead set, got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his tongue.
Danger here. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now. He's missed it.
The Swans will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Blakey goes towards half-back. Outbodies his opponent and... took a ripper. Taranto in heavy traffic. That'll work. Throws it on the boot. Ryan working hard and presenting well.
This will ease the nerves just a little.
That is going very close.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Tigers with... the... steadying goal. Good ruck work. Mills gets the kick away. Warner, that's a bruising tackle. Blakey in the right spot.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Looking for two in a row. Campbell intercepts. Goes back with the handball. He'll be annoyed by that. The Swans will have one eye on the clock. Kalina with a deft tap. He's got it!
A couple in a row and a little bit of momentum.
The Tigers have kicked clear with two in a row. Laddams wins the hit out. Sonzi in the thick of it as ever. He ran into a brick wall. Young. That was a poor hand pass. He's put the foot down. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? Grimes tasked with the kick in. Heaney with an opportunity now. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
McLean intercepts the hand pass. He's got it!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
One straight kick. Kick the difference. The big men fly. Stevens, Mills, he's so good in close. McIntosh runs onto it. Young, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. The Swans have been gallant. Parker, Mills, he's set upon. An ill-directed hand pass. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Uses the non-preferred. Mills, solid tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Kalina has been dominant in the ruck. McIntosh, he's gone.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Delivers to centre half forward. Laddams is hard to beat one-on-one. Out wide with the kick, unable to get it inside 50. Kalina. Blakey. Kicks to centre wing. Rowbottom. Good looking kick. Clean pickup. Knew the tackle was coming. Ball up. Final siren not far away. Punch clear. Warner. This is promising. Young wins it back. Great mark. That might attract a pack. Kalina, terrific tackle. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Important clearance here. Mills should be in the votes today. Laddams. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Rucks go at it. McIntosh. He's wrapped up.
That's holding the footy.
Goes very wide. Well, they've managed to get the points, but not without a scare. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.